In the spirit of having a daily upload schedule, which is something that I've neglected for quite some time now, I will make my best efforts to upload a video daily from now on, and we are going to do this one. Even though I'm pretty tired, I wanted to say this update for ALS, now that I'm getting back into the game. Bro, this update was so mid. What happened? Now, I will definitely preface this video by saying I still really enjoy this game. In fact, it's the only game that I've been playing on Roblox for the past couple of days. I'm working towards getting Luffy, the Sun God Luffy, the godly one. I'm almost there. I don't know why. Like I should have gotten it by now, but we had some mishaps along the way. That's neither here nor there though. Should be getting it pretty soon. What I wanted to say for this video is the Blue Lock update for Anime Last Stand was mid-ass boring. Well, you know, as boring as it can get for a tower defense game. My main gripe with it is just the fact that, like, these units, some of them feel way overtuned. Because why is Isagi out DPSing some godlies? Like, well, what are we... Why? I'm genuinely speechless. I'm at a loss for words. Now, I know this game was never really popular because of its balancing. In fact, ALS is the only game that I've ever seen, ever, succeed from having horrible balancing. That's why people love the game, right? Because you need to get a super strong trait for your unit to be doing millions of damage for it to even be viable. And nowadays, like, I'd say the minimum baseline for a good unit, for a unit to be considered good nowadays, they need to be able to do minimum 100 million once they're max. Anything less than that, and they're kind of like, eh. You know, why bother using them when there's things that do exponentially more damage? But this Blue Lock update was mid to me personally, not because I didn't end up getting the units. I got everything except the raid unit. But I got Isagi, I got whoever the rest are. I don't even watch Blue Lock. But you can't tell me that some dudes kicking a soccer ball are going to be stronger than fucking Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride, who can literally summon a fireball and throw it at his enemies. You're telling me he is doing less damage than some dude kicking a soccer ball? What are we doing? And the new thing that they added where you can buff your old units, that's cool. But, the only unit that I'd even use that on is Gilgamesh anyway. That's the only one that I have. And I don't think I'm going to bother getting any of the other old units, because this feels like an addition more so to cater to people that already had the unit, rather than making it worth going out of your way to get. Because those little trial things are kind of annoying to do, and you do have to complete all 10 if you want to get enough of the currencies to upgrade one of your units. I'd say the main reason that it was mid was just because I don't like Blue Lock. And this is like a complete personal take. I never got into Blue Lock, don't really care for Blue Lock. So when they dedicated an entire update to Blue Lock, I'm kind of just sitting here like, really? And I've seen a lot of people with a similar sentiment, but here's the thing, right? Number one, people voted for this update. So I'm complaining about it just because I want to put out a video. But the people, a good chunk of the people complaining, it's like you really only have yourselves to blame. We voted for this update. Well, I didn't even know there was a voting process, but regardless, my vote wouldn't have mattered. It was one person against however many chose the Blue Lock update. And the reason that it's not that bad if an update is mid for ALS is because these dudes update super duper quickly. They update weekly, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they update weekly. So even though this update was mid, it's fine. You know, it doesn't really matter because they're going to make another update the week following that anyway with more content. And honestly, I've really been enjoying ALS. I've been having a lot of fun grinding out the game. I had like 4 new glitched units ever since I got back into the game. I evolved Tatsumaki. I didn't even know she had a new Evo. I was like, damn, let's get this. And now she's doing like 300 million on max, which is pretty convenient for most things in the game. I am working on getting Luffy. I want to get some more of the meta units too, like Mastered Ultra, was it the Godly Goku? I also want to get a lot of the good starters for each element, like Vegito, Jiren, you know, stuff like that, the staples that you need to make the game easier. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the game. Not much more for me to say on that end. This update was just kind of mid. I think the only unit that I'm going to bother getting is Isagi, just because he's the cheapest, like a really cheap water unit that does insane damage. Like, that dude is way overtuned. But can you even use the word overtuned for a game like ALS? That's kind of their bread and butter. Having insanely strong damage numbers on the screen is sort of how they get their popularity, so it's not like you can really complain about that either. In my opinion, I did not enjoy this update that much. Am I still playing it? Obviously. There's hella free rewards. There's the new Teams shit that you can get free rewards for doing the quests. There's the St. Patrick's Day event that just gives you rewards for logging into the game and playing. You only have to play for 3 hours too, and let's just say my macro runs for a lot longer than that. With all that being said, that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys had a great day or night wherever you are. Let me know in the comments what you think about this update and what videos I should do next, because, I don't know, the idea board, the idea barrel is running a little empty. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I do want to make more ALS videos, though. Probably going to dedicate a video just to me getting my godly Luffy, which should be soon, but, oh, I ran out of background footage. Alright, that's it from me. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and we'll catch you in the next one.